Hi, my name is Ryan Walsh, and welcome to our investigation, Is WIU Safe? Before going into WIU, let's see how crime has affected college campuses around the country. We are here outside the WIU OPS building at Mowbray Hall to speak with WIU officials to see how safe is Western Illinois, and if it is, what is being done to ensure students' safety. As you can see, crimes across campuses across the country have been high numbers since 2017, but crime is starting to go down, which is a good sign for the future of safety on college campuses. Before we go into our interview, let's talk about some crimes that have happened on campus in the past 3 years. Let's now look at some of the WIU crime reports for the last couple of years. In 2019, some of the on-campus crimes included rape, which had 5 cases, another crime was fondling, which had 2 cases, then aggravated assault/battery had 1 case, burglary had 2 cases, motor vehicle theft had 1 case, on-campus fire had 2 cases, and dating violence had 10 cases back in 2019. 2020 saw a decrease in crimes. In 2020, WIU had 3 rape cases, 1 aggravated assault/battery, 3 dating violence cases, and 1 stalking case. This could be due to the 2019 COVID pandemic and everything was shut down and reopened with restrictions. I first spoke with WIU OPS officer Jerry Allen to see how safe are students on campus.
Sure. Well, we offer actually a lot of resources. One thing that we do is we have a student escort program, and this is manned by our student patrol people. And anywhere on campus, so it does have to border the campus. So if it's off campus, unfortunately, we can't go off campus to escort somebody on campus. But anywhere from the golf course all the way over to Adams Street to Lincoln and Washington Hall, if somebody needs an escort. Now, these escorts are usually walking escorts, so we don't provide rides a lot of times. If there's no escort people on, we will provide a ride. We'll have an officer come and pick them up. Another thing we do for safety, of course, is we have the blue light system, and I think most people are familiar with the blue light system. It's throughout campus. Comparing it to some of the other schools in the state of Illinois, I would consider us one of the safest, if not the safest school out of the state schools in Illinois. So be aware of your surroundings, okay? If you feel uncomfortable about a situation, act on that feeling. And then number 3, lock your door, lock your vehicle, and just be aware of what's going on as far as that stuff goes too. I'll tell you what happened. We had, and I think it was the University of Illinois Extension came out, and it was some very great training. So every police officer in our department, plus all the RAs throughout the entire campus. So every resident assistant throughout the entire campus, the RAs, the complex directors, the assistant complex directors, excuse me, I can't talk. All of us went through some training, and I think it was very, very beneficial to everyone. Everyone that was involved in the training, I think, took something away from it.
I then spoke with WIU OPS Police Sergeant Curtis Bilbrey to get some more information on the state of safety on campus.
We operate 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So even when campus is closed, Christmas Day, Christmas night, Christmas Eve, we still have officers on duty to keep the campus safe because we still have the infrastructure we have to look out for. And there are always some students that are here on campus. As far as personal safety, again, walk with a friend, be aware of your surroundings. I cannot iterate that enough or emphasize it enough. Too often people are distracted. Usually, alcohol or drinks can come into a great amount of play in that. And if they're stumbling around, walking, we still rely on, our main reliance is just encouraging the public, if they see something, to say something. And then that puts people on our radar where we may not be aware of someone's behavior or acts that they might be planning unless we're made aware of it by the public. We rely on the public and the community that we serve to inform us oftentimes of suspicious acting people or people that may just need professional resources. If someone is making comments of harming themselves or harming others. Well, I think overall crime has decreased on campus. And I think a large part of that is because we've had a large decrease in enrollment and population. So compared to 8, 10, 12 years ago, our enrollment is much lower than what it used to be. And henceforth our crime has gone down.
Not only are students' safety very important, but the safety of professors and staff are just as important. I spoke with WIU biology professor Sue Hum to figure out, do professors feel safe on campus as much as students?
I do think WIU is a very safe campus. I feel comfortable being here. I've been here now for 17, 18 years. There are very, very few incidents and they're very rare. And the campus police, the town police take care of everything right away. And so I like it quite a bit here. I think the steps that have been taken have been good. There are these emergency stations that are set up that anyone can use. There is an escort service that is available. Maybe more officers patrolling every now and then would be good, but in general, I think it's very safe here and I feel comfortable here. Certainly, I think these tips would be advisable for anyone in general, whether it's on campus or anywhere else in the public, right? You shouldn't travel sort of alone at night, have somebody with you, kind of, be with crowds, and then just pay attention to your surroundings and make sure that if there's something that you're uncomfortable with, that you're in a well-lit area. And again, you can always call the Office of Public Safety, the town police, and they are there, they will be there like right away. I do not. I've been here a few times fairly late at night when I needed to do stuff for lab, and I feel pretty comfortable, being here. Certainly because when it's dark, you always sort of are a little bit uneasy anyway, but that's true for anywhere. It's not specifically due to being on campus.
Macomb, Illinois has been a pretty safe town with a population of 15,051 people as of 2020. Crime has gone down for the most part since 2019. In 2019, the highest crime that happened in Macomb was theft with 204 cases of theft. Aggravated assault and battery came in second with 45 cases, and burglary came in third with 43 cases. In 2020, the highest crime that happened in Macomb was theft again, but this time the number had decreased to 107 cases. Burglary was second with 26 cases, and aggravated assault and battery was third with 23 cases. In 2021, the highest crime that had occurred was theft, but this time it had increased by 56% to 167 cases. Burglary came in second with 40 cases, and aggravated assault and battery came in third with 33 cases. Next, I wanted to see if students are safe not only on campus but also off campus. So I spoke with Macomb Police Lieutenant Jeff Hamer to figure out how safe are students off campus.
We work very closely with the university and their Office of Public Safety, not only on day-to-day operations like, say a traffic stop, they could back us up, we could back them up, but also on long-term and bigger events, whether it's Heritage Days, WIU Homecoming. We have disaster planning that we do. I would say they're very safe. Not only do we do like ordinary patrol to keep the community safe, but also we have stuff specifically designed for the students, like the bus system. They can get to where they need to be quickly, street lights, and stuff like that. Typically, I would point to, the students' mobile devices. They have like probably the safest thing in their hands right there. So if they can get text alerts, they can get alerts through social media to keep them safe and away from scammers and different things like that. So I would. I attended campus here and I felt safe as a student, but we also understand as police that a person's perception of safety is independent to themselves. So what we try to do is, work hand in hand with the university, work hand in hand with commerce and inside the city of Macomb to create a safe environment, and that's done through patrols, it's done through directed patrols, it's done through, education and stuff as well.
These graphs show that most of the crimes that were committed were theft, burglary, or assault and battery. Crimes in Macomb, especially these three crimes, fluctuated over the past 3 years, increasing and then decreasing. Some of these are due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but for the most part, Macomb is a safe community. In conclusion, my findings have determined that WIU and Macomb, Illinois are fairly safe campuses. While crime does occur on and off campus, crime occurs everywhere around the country, but over the past couple years, crime has been going down, and that is a good sign for Western Illinois and Macomb. For reporting here at WIU, I am Ryan Wolch.